The views expressed in the interviews and commentary are solely those of the individuals providing them and do not reflect the opinions of PPS Holdings Trust, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or employees.
I've got a question for each of you. When I ask it, I'd like you guys just to introduce your name and then give me the answer. Pretty simple, right? You guys are smart, man. Yeah. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. All right. We'll start with you. So the question is, if you had to invest in an assistant to take care of any annoying chore, anything you don't want to do, what would be that thing that they need to take care for you? I mean, it can even be wild, like go to work for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what is it? A chore. Okay, maybe work-wise, I'd say admin. Ugh, nobody likes admin. If I'd get someone to do my admin for me, yes. And then at home, I hate ironing. I hate it, but yeah.
I had ironing too. How about you, Nick?
I feel like I kind of got an assistance already with the way AI is, buzzing at the
I
time.
thought you were
So
balling, man. I thought you had someone running around collecting your food.
no,
for
no,
you.
no, I wish. But when I used to stay alone when I was busy studying, I would say dishes. Don't mind cooking, don't mind mopping the floor, but dishes.
The after effects of making that meal.
Yeah, I know. It's a pot, it's a pan, but you're one man. So yeah.
Stanley, what do you say?
I think I'm the opposite to him. I do love the dishes. I think it kind of gives you time to reflect. But
Love.
I hate sweeping.
That's
I
crazy.
just hate sweeping.
What is it about sweeping that
I don't know.
frustrates
It's just
It's the dust, no?
yeah. I can't
Where did
do
it
it.
come
Sometimes
from?
I sweep and then it comes back. What am I supposed to do? So yeah, no.
Tebogo, what about you, man?
As for me, it will be, you see, dish is the same as Nick. I'm good with cooking. I love it. I enjoy it. Even hands, the chores that you do with them. But now when I'm done eating and the pots are dirty, let's see who washes them.
You guys sound like guys that don't like consequences. Man. Come on, man. What about you, Dylan?
So mine probably would have been dishes, but if I have to say another one, probably if I could get someone to exercise for me, then that would be ideal.
So, wait, let me get this right. They exercise for you. You
get the
result.
I get the gains, yeah.
Edwin, what do you say?
I think for me, someone that clean my room the whole time. You leave your room messy, you come back from university and your room's just tidied up and clean. That'd be the dream.
Feels like when you were a kid, with your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no longer like that anymore.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
Nice, guys. Thank you for that. So I've got a question. We're gonna be talking around investments. Nothing hectic. You guys just tell me how you feel. But do you think like students and interns? Do you think that they're more financially vulnerable right now with things like your student loans, education, unemployment? How do you guys feel about that? Do you think like young people, students, interns, young people working, are they more financially vulnerable? Ooh.
You go
I'll
first.
take it. So the unemployment part, that's obviously a big problem in South Africa.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of the way financial products have to be regulated and sold, there's a lot of protections that are in place to protect vulnerable people from being exploited for products that don't suit them.
Okay. Nick, what do you say?
I think we can all agree that to an extent everyone is vulnerable at the moment.
Yeah.
But young people specifically, obviously because of the unemployment rates, and secondly, even if you are employed, a lot of us don't have a lot of savings, that cushion.
Yeah.
So if things really become more vulnerable, kind of the first ones to take the hits, if that makes sense. So yeah.
That's a lovely perspective. What are you saying, Mobile? What do you think about that?
I think I also share the same sentiment as well. It also, I guess, unemployment is it's a huge deal as well. But also, I mean, we the young people of today, we have more like options and more like sources to kind of like to visit for better guidance. I don't know if I'm making sense, but
Yeah, no, you are. You are. Edwin, you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'd kind of just add to her point, even with AI, you can ask it for guidance and help. Obviously, it's not a financial advisor, but it's better than me that don't know any. But still, the best option would be to go to a financial advisor, I'd say.
Okay. Do you guys feel like, how can I ask this? Do you guys feel like there's a difference between how young people are experiencing savings, investments, finances now and young people that had those same experiences 20 years ago? And can you guys give me some examples? Like,
Yeah.
I'll think about my time. I'm not gonna again give my age. Back in my day, you know, I think it was being able, like, what 100 rand could do for me was like, man, I used to rule the world, guys. I don't think you guys understand what 100 rand. Yeah, I could, you know, it was like buying snacks and going out, going to the movies, and still having enough money to come back and, you know, use transport to get back home, and then also put some change aside. So, what do you guys feel like are the differences between now and back then in terms of like your experience with finances and stuff?
Okay, with that one, I think the first thing could be just this economy itself, or how have it moved from back then and now. And another thing I will make an example with is just myself. There's a time that I didn't do savings. I didn't save the whole year. Like the whole year, just it comes in, blow it, comes in, go with it. Just go with how the drum is rolling, and then you move on.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that time when I was getting a lot of money, there is another year waiting for me that I have to.
There's always next year.
There is that year where now I have to stretch up. I need that one. I always say, oh, Mara, why? It was there, but now, also the economy has changed a lot, because if we could check, 100 rand could do a lot of things for you.
Yeah.
But when it comes to us now, it's just better off eating.
What about you, Dylan? Do you have any thoughts?
I do. You just remind me on the exact question again.
So what do you feel like were the differences between experiences around finances, savings, investing, now and then the young people of 20 years ago?
So I think there's two main differences. So now there's a lot more variety. I mean, we have crypto, we have like apps where we can invest. We can invest through banking apps.
Yeah.
And I think maybe 20 years ago, it wasn't as easy. You'd have to go probably through a broker or something like that. I don't know exactly. And then for me personally, sometimes, like if you look at the gains of certain stock markets, you just feel like, well, what's the point of even investing now?
Yeah.
Opposed to like 20 years ago, like obviously they weren't aware of what growth was going to happen, but you look at it now, you're like, oh, it's too high. Is there even a point? So I'd say those are the main differences I see.
Okay. Yeah.
I think for me, like our parents could easily buy a house at like in their 20s just off a normal salary, a basic salary. But for us, it's a bit more different. You have to set away a much higher percentage of your salary to be able to afford a house, hopefully in your 20s, because of the rising inflation you guys mentioned with what 100 rand was worth a few years ago versus now.
Yeah,
There's
now
literally nothing. There's no way to save. There's no money left to
there's
save.
no money left to save.
Yeah.
Do you think it could be possible that maybe we lean a lot more on like experiences, or maybe we're not so certain about the future because, you know, we did have, you know, experiences like COVID, for example, that just kind of made it bleak? Or do you just stick to the fact that no, it actually is the economy?
I would like to touch on that also with the previous question. I feel like we went into kind of spending habits, but like on the idea of investments, I feel like our whole approach has changed. Back in the days, okay, I can't speak, I wasn't there, but I'd imagine that when you thought about investing, it was, I need to buy a house, I need to save my money. Nowadays, and that was the whole herding effect back then.
Yeah.
You know, your cousin bought a house, your uncle bought a house or whatever. Everyone wanted to buy houses, and that was their way of investing. All their money would go to, that's their house.
Yeah.
But for us, the herding idea is kind of small in the sense of we all want to jump onto that not so financial advisor we saw on Instagram or TikTok, or we want to jump onto the latest craze of crypto that blew up 3 weeks ago. We're now 3 weeks late to the party and we all think we're going to be millionaires. Like, I just feel like that whole idea, we're still following the same approach, and at its core, we're still following other people, that whole herding effect. But I feel like we're going into completely different direction. We're not actually making decisions that create wealth, but decisions that, I want to say, in our minds, put us at ease. Like we think we're doing the right thing, but deep down we should know. And if we don't, you know, we're not doing the right thing actually.
So you guys.
So I
have
think
to-
I kind of went a bit off at the end.
No,
but
no, no.
yeah.
I get you. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like I get the gist of it is that you also it's still the herd mentality, but then it's like you kind of have to see that it works, and then it's almost
Yeah.
like a little bit afterwards you're like, oh, actually, I need to get onto this.
Yeah, like maybe a house isn't the best investment
Yeah,
in the long term, but you still got that house. Now you invested in this crypto that's going to go bankrupt or whatever it is. Maybe that's just my opinion. What do you have to show for it?
yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah.
What do you guys think would make investments either cool or easier right now, or does it intimidate you guys? Does it just come to you guys naturally, or is it like, yo, no, this seems a little bit out of depth for me?
I think from my side, it's just ease of understanding. We don't completely understand,
Yeah,
right? So I think people just have to learn about it a bit more. And I don't think there's a lot of resources, and it's very complex, and not everyone wants to go and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very accessible. As you mentioned, you can invest via a banking app. So the problem is not accessibility, but knowledge. You know, for me myself, also, you know, you're scared to invest in like ETF or whatever because you don't know how it's going to do in the future.
yeah,
So yeah, it's just the lack of knowledge, I'd say.
I can add to their points. Like, I've got not in a geeky way, but investments like really interest me.
yeah,
But it's very different when now you sit in there, even with 4 options on the banking app, and now you put in your money. So like, you know, all the knowledge, you know, okay, stocks are generally quite good, whatever.
yeah.
But then when you have your money, it's like, I actually don't know enough to commit to the next 10 years, 20 years of my life. So yeah,
So it's like, yeah, I don't know if I have all the knowledge.
yeah, like you probably do have enough knowledge,
Yeah.
but you don't back yourself to, bite the bullet and lock this money away till you're 65.
But, another thing also, like investment is like scary. It's like this huge term, but I feel like you never really know like what's the like right thing to invest in because there's like a gazillion things. Like you always sold out like a gazillion stuff. So it's also like the information overload. You never really know as to like what's the right thing to actually do. So yeah.
And you'll never make the right decision. You just hope that the decision you make
Is
is
the
not
right
the wrong
Best
one.
one, yeah.
Exactly.
The best of the incorrect options.
And so how do you guys feel about how do you think young people imagine like financial freedom? Like Dylan, I'd really like to get your perspective on that. How do you think young people see financial freedom, actual financial freedom?
I think having a house, being able to go on holidays when pretty much, like not whenever you want in terms of frequency, but being able to go on holidays whenever you want, being able to eat at nice restaurants. That's how I would maybe picture it.
So holidays, home. None of you guys are mentioning a car,
Yeah, I'm a car
Sports
guy.
car,
For me,
yeah.
it would be the car.
Swiping without
But-
checking the balance every now and again. So, yeah.
Yeah. Going into a store, getting whatever you like.
Yeah.
Another silly one I always like to use is I want to be able to go to a restaurant for a birthday, whatever, and not say, okay, your birthday's on the 5th of Jan. We're going to celebrate at the end of the month when we get paid. Like you can go on the 5th of
Nice.
Jan if you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
So that kind of freedom where you don't have to wait.
You don't have
You
to
don't
worry
say,
about,
money's coming, don't worry.
yeah. You don't have to worry about January.
Oh, I forgot your present at home. I'll give it to you at the end of the month. That kind of idea.
Yeah, it's sort of like you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, like
Yeah.
you want that freedom and flexibility to be like, okay, my salary is in. I know for a fact I still have money. I'm not here like, yeah, it's good. I'm going to distribute it as I need it to be. But I know by the 15th of May, which is like almost the middle of the month, I'm still sorted. I'm not waiting for the 25th.
Nice.
Or not being desperate of when is the payday. Like you
Exactly.
see the distance from the first, because most of them, if you are getting it on the 25th, you might, when you get to the first, might be already used because you are really, everything is based on it. You don't have something else that
Yeah.
it can help you up on that amount. So you get desperate of another time when now from the 1st until the 15th you have nothing. You'll be like, when is the payday? When is the payday? When is the payday?
When is the
So
money
that-
coming in?
So obvious, you're only thinking of when is it coming in.
Yeah.
And when it comes in, you even forget that it comes in. It's like a train that is already late. It can even pass.
You want
Viewers, yeah.
If you guys had to think about maybe a piece of advice that like the previous generations, you know, so about 20 years ago. So those guys that were young people that you would have loved for them to pass down to you. So now they invest in you with knowledge. What do you guys feel would have been really insightful to get?
Easy one. Compound interest is so greater
Yes,
than you
the
think
compounding
it is.
effect
Ah.
of
The
money.
effect of compound
Yeah.
interest
Yeah.
is just crazy.
Ah,
Yeah.
And patience, you know, like with
patience.
compounding, you can't just.
Yeah, you can't just
it's
be
not
like, oh, in the
quick
last
money.
2 years it went down. You leave it there for 10, 20 years, see what's going to happen.
That patience is important.
you think young people can hold on to compounding interest with the instant gratification times? I mean,
No.
Whether I think they
not.
can, maybe not, but whether they should, definitely.
what are you saying, Dylan?
I don't think so, because just me personally, I'm like also probably instant gratification. I'm sure a lot of us are to some extent with TikTok and everything. So it is hard to just wait and then see the little ups and downs and not wait to see
Yeah,
like in
short-term
20 years.
view.
Yeah.
Ah, what are you saying, Edwin?
Yeah, I'd also say so. I invested a bit of money, then every now and then I go look at how it does. And when I see it does bad, I check less often, you know, less frequently. But then when I see it goes good again, I'll check more frequently. So yeah, it is difficult to like imagine this money only being you using it in 20, 40 years, you know,
Yeah.
for retirement or whatever.
I think the main problem with our generation is that we want to make fast money. We want fast money. If we invest now, tomorrow should already be reached like a profit of 100%. Like it's just a one day. But another day we're expecting a profit. That's the main problem that we have.
But where does that come from? Why is it so prevalent with like young people?
Social media.
And we're young as well. We want to experience life.
Yeah,
currently.
one experience is
Apparently.
anyhow.
Are you guys nervous the youth is gonna run out? Your youthfulness is gonna run out.
Yes. Apparently, there's a clock to this. So
When does the clock end?
we're gonna have to find out.
All right, guys. So one last question, man. Did we cover everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Did we think so?
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh,
We did.
so.